and it's St. Paddy's Day 2012. 2 in the afternoon, about 20 degrees Celsius, a beautiful day. And of course, as in, we're going to run some trains on St. Paddy's Day here on the Nobbler. And look, a true Irish train. Green cars for St. Patrick's, black locomotive. What's the black signify? What else? The only thing that you should be drinking today, not green beer, black beer. Cheers. There we go. Now we're just going to wait for Lazarus to fire up. Take it around. This will be the first official run of the Nobbler this year. Clean most of the debris off the track. Debris consisting mostly of these little tree branches and leaves and squirrel things like peanut shells and bread. And look, Mom's got clothes on the line. It's spring. And off Lazarus goes. The first official run of the spring. Hey Ginge, how come you're not down here, laying in the mud? As I mentioned, it is a beautiful day. About 20 degrees Celsius. What's that? 68 Fahrenheit. Fair bit of sun. Not too much wind. Yep. Great day for running trains. Maybe I'll even get the alcohol fired one up later. There we go. Drive by the Guinness. Perfect. St. Patrick's Day shot. Stay tuned. Lazarus got to take on a bit of water, so we'll leave the camera running. I boiled the boiler dry so many times on this, it's become almost commonplace. So, there we go. Flip her back in here, it'll warm up a bit and I'll carry on. Well, all opportune. I've run out of gas precisely in the steam up area and precisely when I just ran out of Guinness. Anyway, I guess I've never given you a tour of this locomotive. This is Lazarus. It is third in the class of Lazarus mammoth locomotives. Lazarus given the name because they've been risen from the dead. This one was assembled from a bag of parts I had left over from 7 previous mammoths. Sheet metal is mammoth. Boiler is silver soldered. Came from Sulphur Springs in Missouri. Cylinders are Cheney cylinders, slightly larger, and these have actual gland and gaskets in them that seal much tighter than the standard mammoth cylinder, which were essentially no more than a toy. They were manufactured in England back in the mid-70s, I believe. Somebody will probably correct me on that, but somewhere in that vicinity anyway. Sold more or less as toys. Anyway, this one has been much refitted for doing other things. Anyway, the gas tank is butane. This is a cheddar unit, and the burner matches underneath. You can't see it, but it's a ceramic burner. Uses the butane much more efficiently than the old pellet burners that came with these things originally. Some were alcohol fired. I have enough bits in the house to do another one alcohol fired actually. Anyway, the wheels, which used to fall off these are not mammoth wheels. These are in fact Vile Oak Locomotive Works wheels made in Oakville, Ontario. And the proprietor of Vile Oak is Mr. Bill Shipp, and he is the master machinist that makes these wheels. Very good. They do not suffer from wobbly wheel syndrome or creaky crank syndrome, which is what the original mammoth ones do. The connecting rod is obviously mammoth. There is no cab, as you can see. It's done up like a Corey Hunslet. This is my driver. This is Lazy Laz. He's a Rob Bennett figure. Let's see. There we go. The throttle is, I believe, a Cheney unit, and this is an Ivan Pryor IP Engineering. The safety valve, as is the Goodall valves. Put the water in, and over here that's a roundhouse lubricator. Anyway, so the whole thing as a package makes up Lazarus III, one of my favorite locomotives. As I say, assembled from a bag of parts, runs like a top. One of my favorites. Anyway, that's my video for St. Patrick's Day 2012. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great one.